I recently got this used book, but it has these atrocious stains at the top, so I figured why not do a spray painted edges DIY? Now, I don't have spray paint, I just have regular old acrylic paint, but I figured that it would do. So I went ahead and wrapped up the book, made sure that none of the cover was exposed before painting. I weighed it down so that the pages would squish together and the paint wouldn't bleed into the book. And then I just mixed some colors and found a shade that I liked and started painting. I was very nervous to do this first paint stroke. It looks confident, but I really was nervous. And I was also super nervous about painting these corners because they were very tricky. Now, before the paint fully dried, I needed to go ahead and separate the pages, which was very satisfying. I mean, just listen to this. And finally, I unwrapped it to see the results, and honestly, I'm pretty happy with it. Now I don't have to look at those atrocious stains, and I have this unique book that I DIY'd myself. Also, let me know down in the comments if you would do this DIY yourself. I also had the sudden urge to play Animal Crossing. Honestly, I don't pick up this game very often, but I recently got some Sanrio DLC cards, so I added some items to my bedroom in the game, and I really love how it looks. I love Pom Pom Purin. They are one of my favorite Sanrio characters. Afterwards, I felt like playing some Happy Home Paradise. I love this DLC where you get to just pick a villager and create their dream vacation home along with the theme that they provide. I picked out this character who really wanted kind of like a spooky, magical type vibe. They were into potions and cauldrons and all those types of things. I was pretty happy with the results. They seemed also very happy about the results, and they also seemed to be a little bit, let's say, quirky. And before I knew it, I also tagged along in the quirky activities, as you can see here. But anyways, I went back to the island to just chill, and I spotted this crane machine, and I thought it would be so cool if you could actually play crane games in Animal Crossing. But you can play crane games online using a service called TokyoCatch. TokyoCatch kindly provided me with some gems to play these online crane games, and I had an absolute blast. You get to operate real Japanese arcade games remotely through your device, and win real prizes that are sent directly to your home. I myself won a total of 8 items, and I love them all. I got this really cute Mofusan Sanrio crossover plush. I got this fun Gum Gum Fruit one-piece cup, which is now my favorite cup. I also got myself this really cute Rilakkuma Omu Rice plush, which is adorable. And I also got this small Mofusan figure. And of course I got myself more One Piece merch. I got this really fun Flame Fruit light. And I got an assortment of figures that I was so happy to have scored. This one in particular was from a One Piece gacha crane, and I was so happy that I got a Chopper figure. And this Usopp was also from a One Piece gacha crane game, and I was so happy to have scored this figure. And lastly, I got this Log Stories collectible figure that shows this very emotional part of Usopp's story, and I love it. And for all my viewers out there, TokyoCatch is offering 5 free plays if you sign up now using the link in my description box. So if you're interested in TokyoCatch, go ahead and check it out and get yourself 5 free plays. And now back to the video. Hello reader friends, it's been a little bit, but I finally tracked all of my manga volumes on that app I was showing you, and I have a total of 226 manga volumes, which is, for me, quite a big number. Now, I had been tracking my manga volumes in a Google spreadsheet, but it just wasn't easy to navigate while shopping in a bookstore, and I just really like the UI of the bookshelf app much better. My collection is just getting to the point where I can't remember exactly what I have. For me, it's especially hard to remember which One Piece volumes I have, and I just don't want to buy duplicates. So yeah, that's my little bookshelf update. However, I am thinking of rearranging my bookshelves because I look at them and I'm not super satisfied, especially with how the One Piece area is right now. I just put these figures right on top of those books, but I want to display them a little bit better because these are just so nice, and I feel like I'm not doing them justice by just placing them on top of my volumes, so I think I need a new setup. But anyways, enough discussing my bookshelves before I get the sudden urge to rearrange them entirely. I want to talk about something that I've been obsessed with, and maybe you know what I'm going to talk about, and that is One Piece. I have just been loving life and reading One Piece. This series is already so popular, it needs no introduction. I'm sure you've heard of this at least once in your life. I've talked briefly about how I was very hesitant to start this series ever in the first place because I thought it wasn't for me. I am not the biggest fan of shonen. I often find it to be not satisfying for me personally. Okay, so I'm a liar because I love Full Metal Alchemist and I love Spy Family and I love Nabari no O. It's literally one of my favorite series and it just so happens to be a shonen manga. So don't listen to me when I say that I don't really like shonen. I love shonen. So yeah. And on top of that, I'm not a huge fan of pirate stories, so I just figured this is not for me. I am so glad I just pushed past those worries / doubts and started reading this because it is so good. This last omnibus that I read, I thoroughly enjoyed, and there are just so many moments in this series that really display friendship and trust in ways that are so strong and truly stick with you, and I'm just enjoying that about One Piece. I'm also really enjoying how Ichiro Oda weaves all of the story parts together in such an interesting way. At the start of the omnibus volume, there's a brief paragraph about his story process, and I just really enjoyed it, so I'll read it to you. It says, "If I were to liken creating a manga to a game, I would say it's like Tetris. I take all the ideas that are scattered inside my head like pieces of a puzzle and put them together into a story. And whenever I'm having trouble making the pieces fit, I take a break from manga and play some actual Tetris. When I envision the blocks building up one after another in my head, I think to myself, Tetris is so much fun. Yippee." The way that his brain works is very interesting. I can tell that there are these big ideas that he has for this series, and it's just a matter of figuring out how to piece it all together, and so far it's done really well. One Piece, in my mind, has kind of become this meme in the booktube community where you see lots of booktubers who have never read manga before and they read One Piece and all of a sudden they just want to read manga more than they might want to read books. And I think the fact that One Piece has become like this kind of gateway drug type of meme just shows how good it is. So yeah, I love One Piece. Please no One Piece spoilers because I am only on volume 33, so I have a long way to go. There's like 105, 106, 7 volumes. I don't even know. I'll put the number on screen. But I am quite a ways away from being up to date with this series, so please, no spoilers. So yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on my bookshelves, update you guys on what I'm reading, and also please, if you have any ideas of how to organize my bookshelves, write them down in the comments. I don't have that much space, so I can't make miracles happen, but I would appreciate any suggestions. But anyways, my cat is clawing and crying for me to leave my little book cave room, so I've gotta go, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, go ahead and give it a like, and if you want to watch more content like this, go ahead and subscribe. It really helps my channel. By the way, thank you for 2,000 subscribers. That is so awesome. Let's keep this going. And with that, I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye!